Here in the middle of Westside High School's media center, he's suiting up, with every cord, every clasp, even down to the helmet. These students are getting a first-hand look at what a paratrooper would do right before jumping from a plane.
Check, static, live.
What you're seeing is one part of an in-depth, interactive presentation about the history of the World War II D-Day invasion of Normandy.
It was life-changing. It was a mixture of overwhelming, but at the same time very heartwarming.
The teacher behind this engaging lesson is Westside High School's Daniel Flint.
If you make learning fun, it's going to be fun for them.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
If you can make them own what they're doing, they are going to show out for you.
To help students better understand the events of D-Day, he invited fellow members of the Round Canopy Parachuting Team-USA based out of Palatka. These guests are all veterans, and by sharing their own experiences as paratroopers, they hope that students can begin to picture what it was like to parachute onto the beaches of Normandy.
The paratrooper, young 17, 18, 19-year-old young kids, young men, didn't know if they were going to make it out of the sky or if they land on the ground were they going to be killed there immediately.
That's why these kind of mornings are so important, because you actually get to, express in detail what it was like.
As if hearing from these veterans wasn't enough, students also spent plenty of time experiencing history. Using their laptops, they took an interactive tour of Eisenhower's map room. They watched videos and heard from veterans and residents liberated by Allied forces. Students also got to touch and hold history.
So you would take this, drop it in there.
These are all artifacts from Flint's great uncle who fought in World War II.
You saw the kids' eyes light up. They're touching it. You put on gloves, you handle it, it becomes real, and you remember it. And that's going to equate out to data on the end of course exam, because they will sit there and remember that.
So why go to such great lengths to make this time of history come to life? For one, Flint says he wants to make sure students understand the heroism and bravery of those who have served and continue to serve.
This is a piece of history that I'm going to tell my children about.
But what's more is that World War II vets are dying, and Flint wants to see students keep their history and memory alive. His hope is that by learning from their past, students will be even more likely to make a positive impact on our future.
That's the message that I want to broadcast out to these students. They're the ones that are going to be changing this. I tell them all the time, it's going to be y'all's generation that is going to change society.